As of 2 hours ago, a large Confederate strike force arrived on Antica Prime and established a base camp within our defensive perimeter. Arcturus Mengsk is calling a meeting.
Greetings. I know you're all concerned about the Confederate strike force. But first, we have a grave matter to discuss. It seems our data disks didn't hold weapon designs after all. Lieutenant Kerrigan will explain.
You all know that the Confederates run a program for psychically gifted humans, training them to be ghosts. Those running the program found that the Zerg are attuned to the psychic emanations of ghosts.
So the Zerg are here for you, darling? This keeps getting better and better.
Shut up. There's been a lot of secret Confederate research surrounding ghosts and the Zerg. What we stole was a small but critical piece of the puzzle. Designs for a transplanar psionic waveform emitter. The emitters broadcast the neural imprint of a ghost, but at a much greater magnitude. These things reach across worlds.
The Confederacy used these psi emitters to lure the Zerg into isolated containment areas. Your colony, Mars-Sara Commander, was one such location.
What are you saying?
I'm saying the Zerg are a secret weapon developed by the Confederacy. I'm saying we're all subjects of a Confederate weapons test. Just as they destroyed Core Hall with nuclear weapons to establish dominance a generation ago, they would use the Zerg to put an end to their other rivals. Only this time there'd be no outrage. Who could suspect the aliens were their creation? No, they'd be lauded as heroes for coming in and destroying the Zerg. It's time the Confederacy paid for its crimes. And I know just the way. Lieutenant Kerrigan is going to plant an emitter at the Confederate base camp. Commander, you will provide her with an escort. When the Zerg arrive, they'll break the blockade for us and we'll make our escape. Now, get moving.
Welcome back everyone to another session of Starcraft. And as you just read, we have to deliver one of these emitters to a base and let the Zerg go crazy at it. I think we're also introduced to some new units here too.
I'm having doubts about this, Arcturus. I just don't think anyone deserves to have the Zerg unleashed on them.
I know you have personal feelings about this, but you can't let your past cloud your judgment. Carry out your orders, Lieutenant.
Yes, sir.
Your forces are under attack.
Alright, and since I talked about it earlier, the game literally starts us off by throwing everything at us. So we have to move away the,
Your forces are
we
under
have to move these buildings away from all of this.
Lieutenant Kerrigan reporting. What now?
Perfect.
I gotcha.
We're also going to do lockdown on this guy. That's what lockdown does. You got a big old bubble right here, and they can't do anything, but they can take damage.
I'm waiting on you.
It does take a bit, if memory serves.
Let's move. Go, go, go. Outstanding. Rock and roll.
All right.
Outstanding.
Also, this is our new
Headquarters?
unit, the science vessel. It's a detector that actually has no attacks. As weird as that sounds,
What
it does have a lot of
thinking the same thing?
support abilities.
Something on your mind?
And I'll show those off when we get them. But they do come with one ability, the Defense Matrix. It is pretty much a buff for one unit.
complete.
And that unit will take very minimal damage. How much exactly? I think it gets to a point where they literally take like 1 damage per hit.
Yes.
Alright. Our goal is to get to this point with the beacon. Now, unfortunately, I don't remember too much about this one, so I can't brute force my way like in the previous stage. So I will take it a little slower for this one. Okay, we actually want the we want this because this will actually increase the energy for the science vessel. I think it will actually max it out to 350. So that's always a good thing. Actually, let me grab one of these guys and start repairing these things. Ugh. Let's see, let's go with... Also, another thing is that we have to take the side emitter this guy's carrying. And I don't remember if... No, this can't be destroyed, but the SCV can. So that's another thing we gotta keep an eye on. Alright, let's increase infantry weapons. Let's get a machine shop ready. Oh, we also got a new thing here, the siege tank, which I'll show off once we get a chance to build it.
Greetings, Command. Commencing. Let's roll.
Base is under attack.
Affirmative.
Right. Here is the detector in action. They'll show up faded in, but
Complete.
we can still fight them so long as the detector is close by.
Affirmative, sir.
Upgrade complete.
Receiving headquarters.
Anyways, what I'm doing right now is actually double checking this area and seeing what I have to deal with. Okay, yeah, there's a siege tank there.
Affirmative, sir.
Okay.
Excellent.
So I know that the siege tank is here if I want to make another base, and I do want to make another base.
Commencing.
Just so I can start gathering more materials and all that.
Yes, sir.
We'll add a detector here.
What do you want?
Next I want the EMP. The EMP doesn't exactly do what you would think it does. It won't shut down Terran machines or anything like that. What the EMP does, and this is actually, and all these things that this one, pretty much everything that the science facility does, is straight up gives upgrades to the science vessel. What the EMP does is that any unit that actually uses energy, like let's say Kerrigan, it'll drop it straight to 0. They won't be able to do anything because of it. And I'm actually wondering if I can just have this guy build. If I can, that would be nice. Because I don't think I can have him gather. Perfect. Let's get this stuff.
Not enough minerals.
Let's get a second armory up.
Research complete.
Alright. And the irradiate ability is pretty much the only offensive ability that the science vessel will have. It's a single target that affects
Add-on complete.
biological targets, marines.
Complete.
I think it can also affect vehicles too, but I can't remember. But it's also the only one that will actually do damage. Also, we just leveled up our weapons. Now we have access to level 2 upgrades.
Report for duty. I read you. I read you. I read you. Job finished.
Alright.
Roger that.
Pretty much everything I want built is built. Oh, and the siege tank ability.
SCV good to go, sir.
the siege tank is just as is a regular tank, but with this ability, this will allow it to become a long-range artillery cannon. The only negative is that they can't move while they're in that form, and they do have a minimum range. Actually, let me move the detector up here. I'll worry about the irradiate later. What I want right now is to build up minerals and all of that so I can actually start having units attack.
Not enough minerals.
Once this is done, I'll start upgrading both of them together. And I'll worry about this later. I need the minerals.
I'm waiting on you. Transmit orders. Commander, let's move. You want a piece of me, boy?
Let's have him jump in here. Oh, we're actually low on supplies.
Additional supply depots required. Additional supply depots required.
You can pass this population point if you have multiple buildings at the same time. So you can build something as big as well, a siege tank, and you can still, it'll still pass it, but it'll only show that it passed it once it's built the supply depot. No. Actually, no, that's fine. If we get stuck in here, I can just lift this off. Actually, you know what?
Unacceptable landing zone.
Just move that there instead.
Upgrade complete.
Increase that. Alright. Now I need 350 minerals and Vespine gas before I can do anything else. But I am going to start attacking this area here. I do want to get this place. Okay.
Jacked up and good to go. Want to turn up the heat. Standing by.
Alright. Let's have these guys move here, these guys move here. And 400, okay. I do want a bunker.
Upgrade complete. Your forces are under attack.
This and this. Perfect. As soon as this is built, move him here. Oh, sure. I actually used the minerals I need for the other thing. Whoops.
Want to turn up the heat, Commander. Outstanding. You got my attention. Jacked up and good to go. Commander. Outstanding. Yes.
Alright. Alright, let this finish. I need the minerals. Come on. Perfect.
Your forces are under attack.
Jacked up and good to go.
Uh-oh. Oh shoot, retreat, retreat. Okay, you know what, just send these guys.
Naturally.
I just lost all my Marines, so that's gonna be an issue.
Your forces are under attack.
Let's do 5, you know, we'll just do 10 Marines.
Not enough minerals.
10 Marines. I'm also going to want a siege tank just for the damage.
You want a piece of me, boy? I read you. You want a piece of me, boy?
Lieutenant Kerrigan reporting.
You want a piece of me, boy?
Okay, just
You want a piece of me, boy?
hooking up Kerrigan to 0 so I can just quickly switch to her. The vultures will at least do something.
Report for duty. You want a piece of me, boy?
Okay.
You want a piece of me, boy?
Not enough minerals.
Also, another thing that I forgot to mention, the command center also does provide its own supplies too. It's always 10. It always supplies 10.
Want a piece of me, boy?
Base is under
Piece of me,
attack.
boy?
Oh, that's fun.
Let's move. Standing back. Go, go, go. You want a piece of me, boy? Orders received.
Upgrade
Piece of me,
complete.
boy.
Upgrade complete.
Give me some of this shoot.
Move those two there. Start harvesting this.
I read you, sir.
It's always a good idea to have plenty of SCVs working on the minerals. Oh, never mind. I actually thought we maxed out at level 2 here. No, we get level 3. That's actually very good. I'll worry about this in a bit.
Ready.
SCV good to go, sir. Jacked up and good to go. Let's move.
Move these guys down here. Because I'm going to do a push down from the south here.
SCV good to go, sir.
Also, let's show off what I gotta deal with here. Okay, yeah, they've got a lot of Goliaths, a couple of siege tanks. They've also got a battle cruiser, so I'm going to need to get some Goliaths here too. And because of the wraiths, I'm going to also need
SCV good to go, sir.
I'm going to need to bring my
Your forces are
science
under
vessel.
attack.
Affirmative, sir. Orders, Captain. Report for duty. Roger that.
Okay, get me a bunker.
Standing by. Receiving headquarters. Let's roll. Ready to roll out. Yes, sir.
Okay.
Elected to, sir.
Also, now that I got this, I'm gonna put my siege tank up here. I also gotta get this thing ready. I don't really need this. I'm not using rates for this.
Ready to roll out. Identify target.
Would be helpful, but
Absolutely.
not at the moment.
Roger that.
Get another detector up here. Just to defend this siege tank. Okay.
Give me some of this shit. Systems
Perfect.
Research complete.
Alright, let's get another... It's not really gonna fit,
Research
actually.
complete.
I think one's fine.
jacked up and good to go. Orders, Captain. Right away, sir.
Actually, no, let's have him
Orders received. Identify
the refinery. And here's the siege mode. Since he's attacking this, it's gonna bring in some... I think this will bring him in. Huh. Guess I got lucky on that. Alright, one more Goliath should do it. Also moving that side emitter right here. Let's see. Upgrade this. You know, I actually did not notice how many resources I've gotten lately. You know, may as well grab this. It's going to get to a point where I'm just going to upgrade just because I got the minerals for it. Let's see.
Destination.
6 Marines, 3 Goliaths, 1... I'm gonna need more. Let's go with 4 Fire Bats, 3 Marines, and 2 Siege Tanks. Okay, let's get the ship upgrades. More because I want to keep this thing alive for a little bit. Oh shoot, it only increases by 50. I thought it did 350. Alright, let's get these guys together. Ah, here they come. Alright. Perfect. Let's start moving both units. Alright, I'm going to need my science vessel for this. Alright. Now I'm going to do something... Now, I want to throw a defense matrix on this and have it bum rush for the beacon. Now, see, with the defense matrix, it's actually taking very little damage. Now, I think the psi emitter would just drop to the ground if the SCV actually got it destroyed right there. So I got really lucky just now. Alright then, and this would... Don't know if there's gonna be a part, and I don't remember if there's gonna be a cutscene after this, so... We'll see what happens.